Hello, and welcome to this session on technology and learning. Let's start with a quick question. How many of you remember using a chalkboard, writing lines, or lugging around a heavy stack of textbooks? Now, compare that to today, when children can pull up a world of information with just a few swipes on a tablet. Isn't it fascinating? Technology has dramatically transformed education. But with great power comes great responsibility. Today, we'll explore the relationship between technology and learning and how we, as parents and teachers, can navigate this digital era effectively. We'll explore 5 key areas that highlight its impact and how we can use it effectively. The role of technology in modern education. Finding a balance between screen time and other activities. Educational apps, games, and online resources. Teaching children digital literacy and online safety, and the benefits and challenges of remote or virtual learning. 1. The role of technology in modern education. Let's face it, technology is not just a tool. It's a bridge that connects children, parents, teachers, and schools in ways we couldn't have imagined years ago. From interactive whiteboards in classrooms to educational apps on tablets, technology has made learning more engaging, personalized, and dynamic. For children, technology turns learning into an adventure. Imagine a child exploring the depths of the ocean or the mysteries of space through virtual reality. Platforms like coding games and interactive math apps allow kids to learn by doing, making abstract concepts come to life. For parents, technology offers tools to stay actively involved in their child's education. Apps for tracking assignments, grades, and teacher feedback keep them in the loop. Video tutorials can help parents support their children's homework struggles. For teachers, technology is like a superpower. Tools like smartboards, digital projectors, and online learning platforms enable them to cater to different learning styles. Have a visual learner in the class? Use a video. An auditory learner? Play a podcast. A hands-on learner? Set up an interactive activity using an app. Technology equips teachers to create lessons that resonate with every student. Schools benefit too. Technology streamlines administrative tasks, facilitates remote learning when needed, and creates opportunities for collaboration. Teachers can share lesson plans with colleagues, and students from different parts of the world can work on projects together, all thanks to technology. However, it's essential to remember that technology is a tool, not a substitute for personal interaction. A video tutorial can explain a concept, but it can't match the encouragement of a teacher saying, "You've got this," or the joy of a parent cheering their child's achievements. By blending technology with human connection, we can create a learning environment that's not only effective, but also inspiring. 2. Finding a balance between screen time and other activities. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: screen time. Have you ever found yourself saying, "You've been on that iPad for hours. Go outside and play"? Don't worry, you're not alone. The question is, how much screen time is too much? The American Academy of Pediatrics suggests limiting screen time to 1 hour a day for children aged 2, 5, and setting consistent boundaries for older kids. But, and here's the twist, not all screen time is created equal. Watching cat videos on YouTube isn't the same as coding or learning science through an interactive app. Sounds manageable? Right? Remember, children learn by observing us. So, maybe we should also put down our phones occasionally. 3. Educational apps, games, and online resources. Speaking of screen time, let's talk about the good stuff. Educational apps, games, and online resources can transform screen time into meaningful learning experiences. From interactive apps that teach basic literacy and numeracy skills to advanced platforms for exploring STEM concepts, there is something available for every age and interest. For younger children, games and activities that involve puzzles, word building, or storytelling can help develop foundational skills while keeping them engaged. Older children can benefit from platforms that teach coding, creative design, or even scientific experiments in an interactive way. These tools can make abstract ideas more tangible and allow children to learn at their own pace. Many platforms cater to diverse learning styles, whether through engaging animations, audio lessons, or hands-on projects. To get the most out of these tools, parents and teachers should guide children in selecting high-quality resources. Look for apps and games that are age-appropriate, encourage critical thinking, and offer opportunities for creativity. Avoid those that are overly focused on flashy graphics and lack genuine educational value. Here's a suggestion. Use these tools as a starting point for real-world activities. For example, if a child is learning about the solar system through an app, encourage them to build their own model of the planets at home. Blending digital and hands-on learning creates richer, more memorable experiences. 4. Teaching children digital literacy and online safety. Raise your hand if you've ever Googled something absurd like, "Why won't my coffee make me smarter?" Now imagine a child navigating the vast ocean of the internet. How do we ensure they don't drown in misinformation? Teaching digital literacy is crucial. Start with the basics. Evaluate sources. Encourage children to ask, "Is this website trustworthy?" Use examples to show the difference between reliable sites and sketchy ones. Fact check. Introduce them to tools that will help them fact check information. Make it a game. Can you spot the fake news? Now, let's talk about online safety. Would you let a stranger walk into your house? Of course not. Teach children to treat their online presence the same way. Some golden rules. Never share personal information. Use strong passwords. Be cautious about clicking links. For younger kids, parental controls are your best friend. But remember, these are tools, not substitutes for conversations. Ask questions like, what would you do if someone you don't know tried to chat with you online? Role-playing scenarios can make these lessons stick. 5. The benefits and challenges of remote or virtual learning. Remote learning, the star of 2020, whether we liked it or not. Let's start with the bright side. Remote learning offers flexibility. Children can learn at their own pace, replay lessons, and even attend classes from halfway across the globe. It's a boon for students with specific needs or those living in remote areas. But let's be real, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Remember the struggles of "you're on mute" or the chaos of a toddler photobombing a Zoom class? Connectivity issues, lack of social interaction, and screen fatigue are real challenges. So, how do we make it work? Here are a few tips. Structure. Set a consistent schedule. Even virtual classes need routines. Breaks. Include short breaks for physical activity to combat screen fatigue. Engagement. Encourage teachers to use interactive tools to keep students involved. And let's not forget the role of parents. Be a facilitator, not a helicopter. Create a conducive learning environment, but allow children to take responsibility for their tasks. Conclusion. To wrap up, let's revisit the central question: is technology a blessing or a curse in education? The answer lies in how we use it. Technology, when wielded thoughtfully, can be a powerful ally in a child's learning journey. It's about balance, guidance, and creativity. As we leave today, think about this. What's one small change you can make to harness technology for learning? Whether it's trying a new app, setting screen time boundaries, or simply having a conversation with your child about digital safety. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. So, let's step forward together into a brighter, tech-savvy future for our children. Thanks for joining us on this episode. Don't miss the live and interactive session for this episode. Stay tuned for details on when it will happen with our subject matter expert.